any sources that Pashtuns are people from the Indian subcontinent. Many people say that Pashtuns are a lost Israeli tribe. There are three main ethnic groups in the region: Persians, Tajiks, Uzbeks, Turkmens, Hazaras, and Pakistanis who are Indians, etc. Listen, I'm not going to give you sources. This is a discussion, that's a conversation. If I bring sources and I do all that, then I'm going to be able to answer only 3 or 4 questions. So I can show you the way, but you need to do a little bit of homework, right? So, yes, the Pashtuns are an extension of the population of the Indian subcontinent. They are much the same as us. They have the same origin as the Indian people. They are an extension. They are the ancient people of Gandhar, of the Mahabharata times. Now, there is a lot of research that shows this: genetic research, linguistic research, etc. You can look it up. The information is available in the public domain. So the sources are available in the public domain. Do a little bit of research. Thank you. Now, yes, the Pashtuns, many people claim that the Pashtuns are a lost Israeli tribe. Many Pashtuns themselves believe that they are the descendants of a lost Israeli tribe. Right. Now, genetic research has disproved this conclusively. Genetic research demonstrates that the Pashtuns are an extension of the population of the Indian subcontinent. There is absolutely not even a small trace of any Israeli or Jewish ancestry among the Pashtun people. Okay, so this is a myth that they seem to believe for whatever reason. When it's something you see not only in Afghanistan, not only among the Pashtuns, but also in various converted people in India, in the Indian subcontinent, especially Pakistan and other places. For example, the Pakistanis, many of them, they promote this fairy tale that they are the descendants of either Turks or Arabs. Initially, they used to claim that they are the descendants of Arabs. Now, the Arabs don't like it, and they have made it very clear that they don't see the Pakistanis as their own. So now the Pakistanis are trying to invent a descent from the Turks. They are trying to find affinity with the Turkish people. So this is a fairy tale that they make up in order to differentiate themselves from the people of the Indian subcontinent, especially from the Hindus, because they feel that they need some sort of basis or foundation to their two-nation theory claim. So the truth is that the DNA is the same, but DNA doesn't make a nation. DNA is very different from culture. The DNA can be the same, but culture is different. So there is no basis to this claim that the Pashtuns are a lost Israeli tribe. Apart from that, yes, there are many other ethnic groups, the Persians, who are the Tajiks. So let me show the map to illustrate these things. The map, as always, helps us understand things better. Okay, so this is the map. Let me remove this. Okay. So this is Afghanistan. As you can see, to the south of Afghanistan and to the east of Afghanistan, you have Pakistan and India. Okay. To the north, over here, you have Tajikistan. So the Tajik people are essentially an Indo-Iranian people. They speak, I think they speak Persian, a form of Persian. Maybe it's a Dari variant of Persian. So they are an Indo-Iranian people. So those are the Tajik people. This region of Afghanistan, which is to the north, which borders Tajikistan, has a significant Tajik population. So that is the Tajik minority of Afghanistan. Then, if you go east to the west of Afghanistan, northwest, you have Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. So you have, in the regions of Afghanistan that border these two countries, you have significant populations of Uzbek ethnicity and Turkmen ethnicity. And to the south, you have Balochistan. To the west, you have Iran. So you have this nice, interesting cocktail of ethnicities in Afghanistan. The original ethnicity, the natives of Afghanistan, are, of course, the Pashtun people who speak the Pashto language. So that is, so that's the fact about the ethnicities that you find within Afghanistan. You have the Pashtuns, and you have all these other ethnicities as well, including the Hazaras. The Hazaras are not Turks. The Hazaras are the descendants of the soldiers of Chinggis Khan. Chinggis Khan left behind some soldiers after fighting the runaway Jalaluddin Khwarezmi in the Battle of the Indus exactly 800 years ago. So he came through Afghanistan, which was then Gandhar, part of India, and then he went back through that region, but he left behind a garrison of soldiers and commanders, and their descendants are today's Hazaras. The Hazaras claim they have always been in Afghanistan, but genetics tells us a different story. So that is the ethnic mix in Afghanistan. That is important to note to understand the entire conflict that's happening, that's unfolding as we speak right now.